Welcome back. Welcome back to yet another console repair channel. This is an Xbox Series S. The listing on this one said it turns on and turns off, and that's all it does. It turns on and turns right back off. I think there's a short, possibly on the 12-volt line. If I'm not mistaken, the power supply has an automatic shut-off, like a short detector, and it shuts off the power supply before there's any damage. But let's plug it in and find out for sure. Okay, I've got this thing plugged in, and I'm gonna find out what happens when I hit the button here. Alright, that didn't work. I forgot to hit record. Alright. So I've got this thing plugged in. USB. We're gonna fire it up and see what happens. Alright, it comes on. And off. So confirmed. Turns on. And off. Nothing on the screen or anything. Okay. Let's open this thing up and figure out what's going on with it. As I explained earlier, this is an Xbox Series S that does not power on. Shuts off immediately. So let's get this thing apart. We'll get the motherboard out. We'll give it a visual inspection and we will start checking for voltages. Let's do that now. Oh, that's pretty dirty actually. There is some serious dirt underneath this lip here, right here. Let's go to the side. And we can actually see it. I don't know if that picks up, but that is straight up filth. All along this edge here. That lid was stuck. Oh, that has got a big old dent in it. Wow. I'm sure that doesn't pick up. I don't know if that will pick up, but that is seriously dented. This might be a no fix. Let's open it up and find out. Oh, it's just that, but no, that is dented. That looks like it was punched or something. Who knows? This may be a no fix. I haven't had a Series S no fix yet. I mean, I've only worked on a handful of them, and it's been HDMI repairs, software, hard drives, but it has not been a full-on trace and replace, or track down a short, replace a component. But this is, I haven't had anything damaged like this, and this is right under the APU here. That thing might not be sitting flat. I can't wait to see what it looks like on the inside, to be honest. Oh my gosh. This is what you get from eBay though. Oh, it doesn't power on. Wonder why. Oh my gosh. Does that come through? Can you see how bad that is dented? Oh my gosh. I'm still shocked. This is pretty dirty as well. Alright, well, let's continue. Moving on. Can you see how dented that is? Are we ready for this? All right. Anyway, let's pull this out, see what it looks like underneath. Can you see that there? Maybe. I don't know if that comes through. There's a little bit of bent to it. It's way more evident here. Way more clear here that how bent it is. Alright. Okay, I'll move this to the side. Deal with that later. Of course the heatsink's gonna pop right off. Alright. This thing does look bent still, but it doesn't look as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna take it over to the microscope and look under it and start testing some voltages. See if we can figure out what's going on with this thing, where the short's at. Maybe we'll get to use our thermal camera. We'll see. All right, here we go. Oh my. Yes, indeed. I wonder if the APU is sitting flat. I don't know. Maybe I just need to reflow some stuff here. I can certainly reflow some of these chips. I'm not sure if I want to reflow the APU, but I can if I need to. I just don't know if I want to open up that can of worms just yet. Let's look at the back side of the HDMI port. Doesn't look bad. Still feel pretty good here. Still pretty good there. All right. Let's move on to more of an inspection here. Visual inspection. Looking for any signs of missing components or components slightly off, twisted off or loose. Any obvious signs, because I mean, I'm not going to be able to see everything. I'm also looking for any burn marks, maybe burn components, maybe dark spots, maybe dark capacitors, maybe dark spots in these MOSFETs here. Don't see anything just yet. Looking for water damage as well. Not seeing any yet. Yeah, I'm willing to bet this thing is not sitting down flat and may need to be, reflowed or straight up reballed. Which I can do both, I guess. I'm not thrilled about reballing this one, but I can do it if I need to. I don't have a stencil, so it'll be by hand. See how my pick cannot get under there? Right there, it's real tight. But over here, it's nice and easy. Yeah. I may have to reflow these. You know what, I might just do that anyway. Okay, the goal here is to get this thing warm enough to melt the solder below it. And typically I would just tap it to make sure those solder joints are sort of they go back to where they need to go. But in this case, I'm going to pull it off and I'm just going to reball it. I've got my airflow or my air temperature up to 480 degrees, which is as much as it'll go on my Atten hot air station, and I'm at 25% airspeed because I don't want to blow off all these components next to it, these little tiny caps next to it, which has happened in the past. But I'm just going to heat this guy up. Just nudging it to see if it's loose. I want to make sure it's loose before I pull it because I don't want to rip any pads trying to get it off too early. I don't know if that's a possibility, but I don't want to risk it either. So if I know it's loose for sure, well, once I know it's loose for sure, I'll go ahead and pull it off. There we go. See that? Nudged. Okay, there we go. All right, that's one, and bonus, I'm going to do the other one on the other side. I see something that may be an issue. Hopefully not. Please don't be an issue. You guys see what I see? No? The right there. What's going on there? Are those missing pads? I do not know. Here. 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 Folder right there. The via. Are these connected to anything? This one looks like it goes to these two vias. This here just doesn't go anywhere, maybe? Or maybe it goes to this one? How about we get even closer? Let's take a look. I'm gonna move my part up. Down. Get in there. Get nice and comfy, nice and cozy. See here. I don't think those connect to anything. I think we're getting lucky here. Okay. I'm okay with that. This here looks like the bottom of the pad on the RAM I see. That could be scary. That means reballing might not do me any good. Okay. Let's get this cleaned up. And we will figure it out from there, I guess. Here we go. Doesn't take much. A little bit of low melt. Don't get all those little solar balls there. Alright, touching those caps because I don't want to pull those off. I mean, if they come off, it's not that big of a deal. I can just, you know, replace them and put them back on. Reattach them. If I don't want to, then. If I don't want to. Okay. Tip. Let's grab some braid here. Let's see if we can clean this up. Trying to avoid touching those caps with my solder wick here because I don't want to wick up the solder around those caps, and next thing you know, it's missing because it's stuck to my braid, and then I don't know it's happening, and then we're missing the cap, and then I'm like, why is this thing not working? And it comes down to me being an idiot and careless. All right, let's clean that up a bit. See what we got. Clean up 180 degrees on my hot air station and 25% airspeed. So just loosen up this flux a little bit because it's hardened already. And help me soak up a bunch of it before I hit it with the IPA. Should be clean enough. There it is. Not too bad. Alright, let's do the other side. And here we go. Just a touch of low melt. Like that. And that's it. I think we're done with low melt. We'll just hover over the top of these. I'm barely touching. Barely touching. What I don't want to do is tear off a pad during this process. I'm just barely touching this. Just trying to get some low melt added to the leaded solder that's already there. There's a pad that came off. Another one. And those look like no connects still. And moved it. I'm moving pads around. Isn't that interesting? Alright. Okay. I think that's good. Do some cleaning up here. Going to get another Q-tip. Same hot air situation. 180 degrees, 25% airspeed. And just kind of roll my Q-tip there. Pick that up. Do it again. Roll it. Just pick that up. Other end of my Q-tip. Same thing. Pick it up. And pick it up. There we go. It's not too bad, right? Now I'm gonna add a patch and my PA and hit it with the brush. All right, what's that? All right, check this out. 2 for 1. 2 for 1 special. One does not look very good. Look at that right there. Maybe an issue. It doesn't look bad. Not so thrilled about this guy here though. Let's clean him up. Same deal. Flux. And some low melt. One of these Ramite pieces looking pretty good actually. Might be a lost cause. Maybe I have to just see if I can find some more of these. Okay. Hopeful as well as doubtful. Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm hopeful here and doubtful here. Yeah, I can reuse this guy. I can reball this guy here. But we've got 2 chips that need to be replaced. And this one I'm not going to reball. I'm not even going to try. Well, because if I tried, what I think is going to happen, I think solar hits this, runs along this copper trace right here and gets right next to this thing here, and possibly hits the pad above this or below this on the motherboard itself. And I think we short right here. Possibly same issue happens here. I think this is where we short the power to replace this, or reball this I should say. This one here looks better. Promising. There's other spots I can probably... Ooh, you know what? I could probably do... Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. I can mask this right here. I can mask this right here. But I can't do anything about this missing pad. Can't do anything about that. It's just a missing pad. I don't know if it'd be even worth it. Well, I've been loose. I've got a board, a motherboard for parts. Maybe I'll revisit it later on and attempt to fix it, or steal parts from it. We'll see. That looks terrible up there too. Look at that. I mean, I can mask all this, but why? Look at that. Probably destroyed right there as well. Alright, well, that's it for this one. At least we got to see some of my cleanup process, which you know, I'm still learning how to do all this stuff, so hopefully it'll help you if you're learning as well. And we'll figure out what we're gonna work on next. I do have an Xbox Series S that, or I'm sorry, a Series X that also kinda works. Turns off on its own, or doesn't work in one orientation but does in the other. I don't know, we'll find out. Anyway, that's it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And see you in the next video.